Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS News for Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. Thank you so much for choosing us for your local news coverage this evening. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. DuBois County officials are taking action to resolve ongoing phone issues affecting emergency communications. During their latest meeting, the Board of Commissioners approved a service activation request with Matrix Integration, citing persistent problems with their current phone provider, Lingo. The county's 911 office reported system-wide outages and a lack of caller ID functionality, creating a potential safety risk when returning dropped emergency calls. Efforts to resolve these issues with Lingo have been unsuccessful, prompting the decision to transition to a new provider. Since Lingo's service is on a month-to-month basis, no formal contract termination is required. Meanwhile, the County Highway Department reported progress on infrastructure projects. Crack sealing has been completed, and crews are now focused on repairing potholes. Commissioners approved an unofficial detour for State Road 164, which will be temporarily closed to replace a pipe west of Celestine North. Additionally, the low bid for a new dump truck was accepted and a contract for county bridge inspections was finalized. Policy discussions also took center stage at this meeting. The commissioners considered adjustments to the county's remote work policy, which had been expanded on during the pandemic. While they recognized the benefits of flexibility, they emphasized the need to maintain in-person service availability. The sheriff's office is also planning for future staffing changes. Kenya Harris from the department proposed the creation of a dedicated IT position in response to an upcoming retirement. The commissioners acknowledged the request and are currently reviewing the proposal. In other business, the Region 15 Planning Commission provided updates on recent projects and funding efforts. The commissioners noted the organization's role in maintaining the HELP grant and expressed appreciation for their work. Additionally, the 911 Advisory Board requested to expand its membership. The commissioners approved a motion allowing the addition of 2 new members, one from EMS and another from EMA, pending a vote by the Advisory Board. You can view this meeting in its entirety by visiting the DuBois County government's YouTube channel. Hub 19, a newly formed community organization dedicated to empowering DuBois County's future workforce, is actively seeking an experienced workforce readiness director to lead its workforce development initiatives. The role involves planning and implementing strategies that align with Hub 19's mission while engaging with key stakeholders, including local schools, business leaders, and policymakers. Matt Winesapple, a member of the Hub 19 Board of Directors, emphasized that this position is a crucial step in advancing the organization's mission, ensuring students gain the skills needed to succeed while strengthening the local economy. The Workforce Readiness Director will be responsible for developing strategic workforce policies, securing funding through grants, and collaborating with industry leaders to create opportunities for students. The position offers a salary of up to $100,000 depending on experience. Hub 19's mission is to bridge the gap between education and employment by providing hands-on training and career connections. Working in partnership with the Patoka Valley Career and Technical Education Cooperative and Vincennes University Jasper, the organization aims to sustain a strong talent pipeline for the region's growing economy. For more information or to apply, you can visit our website. For the third consecutive year, Seifert Construction has been recognized as one of the top performers by Associated Builders and Contractors, or ABC, a distinction awarded to contractors demonstrating excellence in health and safety, quality, diversity, and project performance. ABC's top performers list highlights companies that not only excel in their field, but also sustain and grow their businesses while maintaining a strong commitment to workforce development, employee well-being, and leadership. Recognized firms are known for offering competitive compensation and benefits, fostering diverse and inclusive workplaces, and creating career advancement opportunities for employees. To earn a spot on ABC's top performers list, companies must meet high industry standards, including achieving gold status or higher in ABC's STEP safety management system. According to ABC's Safety Performance Report, top performing contractors with this designation are nearly 7 times safer than the industry average, as reported by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Seifert Construction remains dedicated to building success for its customers, employees, and the communities it serves. The third full week of February marks Grain Bin Safety Week, and Nationwide is once again teaming up with the National Education Center for Agricultural Safety, KC Supply, and other partners to award emergency first responders with potentially life-saving equipment and training. Rural firefighters are often the first and only line of defense when someone becomes trapped in grain, but many departments lack the specialized rescue techniques and equipment necessary for successful grain bin rescues. Since 2014, the annual Grain Bin Rescue Tube Contest has received over 11,000 nominations and has awarded grain rescue tubes and hands-on rescue training to more than 390 fire departments across 32 states, resulting in 13 lives saved. In Indiana alone, over 30 fire departments have received this vital equipment. Winners receive a grain rescue tube valued between $3,000 to $5,000 and a 6-hour grain entrapment rescue training session at the winner's location, valued up to $5,000. The training is conducted by Dan Neenan, director of NECAS, who traveled with the state-of-the-art grain entrapment simulator loaded on a 20-foot trailer capable of holding approximately 100 bushels of grain, creating the perfect training environment. For official rules and more information, you can visit the Indiana Department of Agriculture on Facebook. Nominations are due by April 30th, 2025. The Indiana State Board of Animal Health will continue its quarterly Lunch and Learn webinar series with a special session focused on the effects of highly pathogenic avian influenza, or HPAI, beyond the farm. The webinar is scheduled for Thursday, February 27th at noon Eastern and will feature experts from the Indiana Department of Health and the Indiana Department of Natural Resources discussing the disease's impact on both wild birds and human health. The 1-hour session is free to the public and will be accessible via Microsoft Teams. A recording will be made available on the BOAH's YouTube channel at a later date as well. Veterinarians and registered veterinary technicians who participate can earn 1 hour of continuing education credit. Key speakers include Eli Fleece, fish and wildlife health biologist with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, who will provide insights into the HPAI and how it's affecting wild bird populations in Indiana and beyond. Additionally, Dr. Eric Hawkins, state epidemiologist, and Dr. Jennifer Brown, state public health veterinarian, both from the Indiana Department of Health, will share important information on HPAI and its implications for human health. Participants are encouraged to submit questions regarding human health or wild birds before the event by emailing animalhealth@boah.in.gov. For more details and to register for the webinar, you can visit the Indiana State Board of Animal Health's website. As egg prices reach a record high of $4.95 per dozen due to the ongoing bird flu crisis, Americans are turning to DIY chicken coops as a cost-saving solution. The surge in egg prices has made backyard poultry setups the top home improvement trend of 2025, with homeowners seeking greater control over their food supply. This shift is part of a broader DIY movement where 98% of homeowners are taking on projects themselves. According to a recent FrontDoor.com survey, raised bed gardens, storm shelters, saunas, and outdoor lighting also rank among the most popular DIY projects. While many homeowners pursue these endeavors to save money, the financial commitment remains significant, with an average of $1,674 spent on DIY efforts in the past year. Despite the appeal of self-sufficiency, 42% of homeowners regret the projects due to unforeseen challenges, with 74% of homeowners planning new projects in 2025. The DIY trend shows no signs of slowing down. As more Americans explore ways to cut costs and enhance their living spaces, DIY home improvements remain at the forefront of household priorities. And that's a wrap on your midweek news here on 18 WJTS. We'll be right back with a check of your weather forecast.